Guys, Dr. Greg. So I have been planning to create a video about this for some time, but I wanted people to get to know me, to hear my heart and kind of what I do before I kind of drop this bomb on them. So one, you guys have heard me talk a lot about the liver and how infection impacts the liver and how coming alongside the liver from a detoxification standpoint is absolutely clutch. So here is probably one of my top lifestyle hacks for the liver. And it is, drum roll please, the coffee enema. So I am formally trained in the Gerson cancer method, and Dr. Max Gerson, who is the founder of the Gerson cancer method, really understood the conversation and attention that need to be paid to the liver and its health and its ability to detoxify. So really quickly, here's why coffee up your butt can impact your liver. So your liver has a very specific venous system that goes from your liver and it actually dumps into your distal colon, kind of close to the exit point. So you have something called your hepatobiliary vein, and it goes kind of down to the left, and then at about your belly button-ish, it meets up with what's called your hemorrhoid vein, which then pops out into your large intestine. So your liver actually dumps through your gut. Interesting fact, right? So what we have found, and there's been some research done on this, is that there's really three things that the coffee enema does. Number one, there's two chemicals from enema coffee, and we use very, very specific ultra light roast enema coffee. And there's a video actually on my website that does a deep dive into all of this. So number one is caffeine. Number two is palmitic acid. And if you are someone that is super sensitive to caffeine, I've actually never had somebody, we're talking thousands of people, that have ever had an adverse caffeine reaction to the coffee enema. So it does three things. Number one is when you put caffeine and palmitic acid, those are the two chemicals, in the presence of the hemorrhoid vein, it allows the cystic duct, which is kind of like the trap door on the liver, to open up and allow itself to dump through the hepatobiliary hemorrhoid vein. That's number one. Number two is it's shown to increase an antioxidant called glutathione S-transferase. And if you look it up, you'll see that there was a piece of an article that talked about how it increases it by 600%. And the last benefit of the coffee enema is it does help with large intestine mobility. Now, a coffee enema is not a gut cleanse. It's a liver detox protocol. So, this is not for everybody. And again, if you go on Google, you're going to find all kinds of crazy stuff about this, but be careful and recognize the source.